freezing outside, Excalibur, but I gotta use a cliche, it's red hot in this building in Chi-Town, my friend.
That's right, we'll have some incredible action for you here tonight at the top of the hour, an AEW Revolution, including a grudge match months in the making, as the Natural, Dustin Rhodes, just weeks off of having his cast removed for that fractured left forearm, out for revenge on Jake Hager.
Then how about this one, man? Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle injured Darby's voice box several weeks ago. Darby Allin seeks revenge. Two ultra-talented athletes. This will be a sick match.
And an unlikely rivalry as the Honey Badger, the Bastard Pack, takes on freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy in his singles debut here in All Elite Wrestling.
Well, I'll give you some adjectives here. Arrogant, ruthless, backstabber. Those explain MJF. But tonight, after all the hell MJF put Cody through, the American Nightmare finally gets his hands on the entitled prodigy.
And Taz, we will have 3 AEW World Championship title matches here tonight, including in the women's division, as the Galaxy's greatest alien, Chris Statlander, challenges Nyla Rose for the Women's World Championship.
Can't wait for that, my friend. How about the Young Bucks, man? They earned this opportunity by winning the Tag Team Battle Royal. Now they get a shot to face the champions. This elite friendship, man. This elite friendship's kind of hanging on by a thread. Can Kenny even rely on Hangman? This is going to be epic.
And it has been months in the making, but our main event here tonight on Revolution, the purveyor of violence, Jon Moxley, challenges Chris Jericho, Le Champion, for his AEW World Championship title. That will all be coming up at the top of the hour on AEW Revolution. Get it on pay-per-view, BR Live, Fight TV. But before we get there, we have this matchup on the buy-in. The Dark Order, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, team up to take on the former AEW World Tag Team Champions, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian. And earlier today, our colleague Tony Schiavone got a chance to speak to SCU.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. And coming up here, it's going to be finally SCU in the ring. Frankie Kazarian, Scorpio Sky against the Dark Order.
Tony Schiavone! For the last 3 months, the Dark Order has been giving out empty promises to wrestlers. They've been giving out half-truths to their followers, and they've been telling lies to the fans. Well, all that ends tonight at Revolution. Because SCU, all 3 of us, with the ring general ringside, I'm gonna make sure that SCU ends the Dark Order once and for all.
CD, actually, Frankie and I were talking, and we were thinking it might be best if you just stayed in the back tonight.
Dude, what are you talking about, man? You're not buying into this crap that they're saying, are you? Do you?
It's nothing personal. It's just it's for your best interest.
My best interest? Man, my best interest is this team, man. What do you? All right, listen. You guys think it's better I stay back here? I'll stay back here.
Don't worry, we got this.
Join the Dark Order.
Well, it appears the Elite are not the only group here in AEW with some fissures, some cracks in their foundation.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Keep, at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Stu Grayson, Evil Uno, Dark Order.
Taz, those fissures, those cracks in the foundation of SCU are all a result of Dark Order and the Exalted One, this looming figure that is, I guess, at the head of their organization.
Yeah, listen, that's what the Dark Order does. They spread this kind of stuff and it gets in people's heads, and it's obviously in SCU's head, and that's why they didn't want Daniels out here. I mean, I didn't expect that.
SCU!
And their opponents, from Southern California, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, Frankie Kazarian, Scorpio Sky, SCU.
Taz, there was a time when the premier tag team unit of SCU was considered to be Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Yes, no, I remember that. And it was that segue, and next thing you know, you have Scorpio Sky and Kazarian doing things and doing big things. And wow, look, they're just going right at the Dark Order. You can't blame them.
The Dark Order has tormented SCU for weeks, and now this is just starting out in a fist fight here on the Revolution buy-in.
Yeah, you see Uno right there getting all over Sky. Look at Kazarian, great shot on Grayson.
Right, and Sky taking a measure of revenge there. It's now Stu Grayson and Frankie Kazarian in the ring. This match is underway. Officially back elbow there by Kazarian. Soulbutt to the midsection, knee lift, and lariat combination.
Yeah, you can't blame Kazarian. You got to bring that kind of fight, that kind of offense on a guy like Grayson. Of course, that guy Grayson, he's badass. He can go.
Lariat attempt, ducked under by Kazarian, waist lock.
Yeah, standing switch there by Grayson.
Frankie able to shrug him off. Sky with the tag in, drop to hold on the rope, kick to the face.
Watch out!
German
suplex
suplex
on his head.
Scorpio Sky comes in, drop kick, takes down Evil Uno.
Dude, the explosion in that drop kick, the core of his body, of Scorpio Sky's body, that's where all that explosiveness comes from. Mad hops, too. Great job by Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, it certainly helps that Sky's got springs for legs. For Tigers, it's in their tail, but Sky in his legs.
Yeah, right.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can see right there, we are in the buy-in, but coming up at the top of the hour, AEW Revolution will be available on pay-per-view, BR Live, and Fight TV internationally. You don't want to miss a minute of the action, so order now. And we will be kicking things off hot as now Frankie Kazarian.
Beautiful springboard right there into that drop, leg drop, I should say.
Cover only got a 2 count there.
This is good offense right here by SCU to try and cut the ring in half, but it didn't work with Stu Grayson showing that toughness. And here comes Bad Uno.
And Evil Uno coming in, knocking Sky off the apron. Frankie Kazarian dishing out a series of right hands to Dark Order. But Grayson with a boot to the midsection stops him in his tracks.
There goes, yep, Grayson now out, and here comes Evil Uno. Watch out, whoa!
Uno was lurking behind Kazarian, but Kazarian almost with eyes in the back of his head.
Well, I thought Kazarian was going to go over the top. Came back with that leg drop in the air. Look at this.
Oh, Grayson. Wow. What strength by Stu Grayson. Popping off Kazarian. Now Kazarian face first into the ring post.
Forehead, face, everything straight ahead into that steel post.
And look, just swarming the numbers, those followers of Dark Order just overwhelming Frankie Kazarian on the outside. And so much speculation, Taz, about the identity of the Exalted One.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And here's this, right here, you see what happens to Kazarian.
Oh, just brains rattled.
Man, that was just...
Cover. Only a 1 count.
I'm surprised that Kazarian's able to kick out after that happened, then to beat down by the rest of the Dark Order. Yeah, there's been a plethora of speculation, to your point, Excalibur, about who is the Exalted One.
And I think SCU believes it might be Christopher Daniels. That's why he's not here at ringside with them.
I guess that's why they right, exactly. Who knows?
Stu Grayson. Oh, Uno with the high boot takes Kazarian down. 1, 2. 2 count only from referee Rick Knox.
See how quick Stu Grayson went for the cover. He realized that Kazarian was in harm's way, and he rapidly went for a cover. That's a mark of a pro, a guy who knows what he's doing. Don't waste time.
Grayson raining down right hands on the head of Frankie Kazarian, trying to keep him as disoriented as possible, to keep his wits addled, to keep him away from the friendly corner.
Evil Uno tagged himself in and then just raking the exposed back of Kazarian.
And the spooky perverts chant breaking out here in the sold-out Wintrust Arena in Chicago, Illinois.
Kazarian with those right hands, but Evil Uno able to stop Kazarian, get it back in the corner.
And I mentioned the sold-out Wintrust Arena. The only way to see AEW Revolution is at the top of the hour on pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV. Oh! Cover, lateral press, 1, 2.
Yeah, no, this place is packed literally to the rafters. I am looking away from the ring at the rafters, dude. It's packed all the way to the top, and it's going to be a great show, Revolution. You don't want to miss it.
Cover again by Grayson, 1. And Kazarian able to kick out again at 1. Grayson frustrated. And Kazarian again.
Well, he's relentless. That's the kid. I mean, I keep putting him over for a reason, Stu Grayson, because he is relentless. We're both fans of him. We've talked about the Dark Order, and namely Stu Grayson. His sense of urgency is just something that I'm a big fan of. Man, that's how you win.
That nickname, that nom de guerre.
Yeah.
The born and bred for combat, Stu Grayson. He's nicknamed that for a reason, Taz.
Nom de guerre.
Oh! Name of war.
Yes, I know.
Of course he did. Cover again. Chest to chest, only a 2 count. Look at the far leg, again a 2 count. Grayson frustrated.
Again, one more thing I'd say on Grayson, his motor, man. He's just got a motor. You see some great football players, that defensive players, safeties, or linebackers say, you hear about, he's got a great motor. That's because he's nonstop, and that's what Stu Grayson is.
And Evil Uno, the heater, for lack of a better term, he comes in and he lays in the shots.
He does. And Evil Uno, I feel, underrated his offense. Put aside everything with the Dark Order, his offense is heavy. He's a heavy hitter. Speaking of heavy hitters, look at Kazarian trying to get Scorpio Sky in this match because he needs to get him in this match.
That's right. Grayson is the technique. Uno is the brute force, but the brute force there from Kazarian. Now Kazarian escaping to the outside. Shoulder to the midsection, Evil Uno. Kazarian goes over the top, rolls under.
Here we go.
And makes the tag.
And here comes Scorpio Sky. And he is on fire, buddy.
Sky with the diving back elbow takes down Evil Uno. Boot to the midsection. Scorpio Sky.
Nice reversal.
Leapfrog. Oh, Manhattan drop.
Got caught on that leaf. Look again, that
little bit of the Kobe.
Good gosh, it's awesome. Drop kick is insane.
Sky with the boot to the midsection of Evil Uno. Uno sent into the ropes. Switch. Reverse. Sky goes over.
Got the sunset flip.
1, 2. No. Uno able to kick out. Oh! Wow. Uno telegraphing and got a soul butt to the face for his troubles. And now a drop kick to the back of the head. Uno's getting it coming and going.
Wow, man. He just kicked my man as hard as he could in the back of the head with 2 boots. That was insane.
And Uno just immediately escaping to the outside. Sky laying in a right-handed shot to the jaw of Grayson. And now bringing Stu Grayson over to the corner.
Yeah, it's a tough thing because Frankie Kazarian has taken a plethora of offense and a beatdown for a good chunk of the match. You almost don't want to get him in, but you got to get him in.
Leap for
That DDT, man.
Cover. 1, 2.
Get him, get him. Boom.
2 count. And Taz, we mentioned the Wintrust Arena here in downtown Chicago is completely sold out. The only way to see AEW Revolution is coming up at the top of the hour on pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV for International.
Ooh, nice duck right there by Stu Grayson. Oh! He got both members of SCU right there.
The back-flipping Gamengiri catching both members of SCU in the face. You're exactly right, Taz. And now Evil Uno tags in.
Evil Uno, he hesitated for a second, but it didn't hurt him.
I think he still might be a little rattled.
He might be. He might be.
Jumping knee strike.
Like
and
this.
Dark Order hit the Scorpion.
It's got to be it.
1,
it's got to be
2.
it. It's got him.
No. And you see Frankie Kazarian down in the corner. He didn't even make a movement to save Sky.
I think Kazarian's hurt, man. He's had a ton of offense put on him by the Dark Order here.
He's endured a plethora of punishment. And now Dark Order. Combination powerbomb into the cover. 1, 2. No, again Sky able to kick out.
Great heart, great toughness by Scorpio Sky, able to kick out of that. And you can see Grayson's, he's ticked. He's not ticked. He's frustrated. He's like, what the hell? What do I got to do to get a win here?
Yeah, usually Grayson is a little more composed.
Right, focused, very focused.
But you have to remember, he is in there with the first ever AEW World Tag Team Champions, SCU.
That's a great point. You're exactly right, Excalibur. And now Grayson, the legal man.
They've got Sky hooked up. They're looking for fatality.
Fatality, but no, look at this. Good job by Sky.
Grayson able to leap over. Oh, that Superman elbow strike. And now Dark Order taking full advantage of that 10 count. Frankie Kazarian vault over.
Right out, you vault right out, kind of like a monkey flip. In judo, that's called a tomonagi. And the way he came out, Kazarian had just lit up the Dark Order. It was awesome.
Kazarian just like he was shot out of a cannon, but that cannon was Scorpio Sky. And now Grayson, he's getting hooked up. He's on the back. They're looking for SCU later.
Uno. Oh, God, man. Head first into the steel steps. Goes Kazarian.
Now this masked follower of the Dark Order, I believe that's John Silver. I think that was Alex Reynolds.
I think it was Alex Reynolds.
Sky rolls up, O'Connor roll. 1, 2, oh, Uno with the blindside shot. Cover 1, 2,
I get it.
3, oh, that is it.
Wow.
The winners of this match, Dark Order.
Dark Order are undefeated in the year 2020, and the Exalted One, wherever he may be.
Apparently he's near. That's what we've been hearing, right? He's near. That was a huge win right there, my friend.
Wherever he may be, he's got to be smiling right now. As Grayson,
no.
And the numbers. Dark Order just overwhelming SCU.
Just a complete wear out of ST. Wait a minute. You hear that? Hold on. What? Say it ain't so. Chicago's own Colt Cabana.
Ducking under. And Cabana making the trip down from Maxwell Street and laying in the elbows to Dark Order.
Do you think, Colt?
And now Grayson and Cabana squaring off center of the ring, downtown Chicago.
This is awesome. Here we go.
Cabana and Grayson. Oh, but the Dark Order once again.
Just too many of them. Just too many.
And these followers putting the boots to Cabana.
He's beating down on Colt. Look at Evil Uno just wearing out the forehead and facial area of Colt Cabana.
And the numbers just too
Can't
much.
stop them, right? You're right, man. It's just too many.
Sky, Kazarian, and Cabana completely outnumbered, completely overwhelmed.
Look at Colt. He keeps fighting. Cabana, what the hell is this now? Hey, what is this?
The Dark Order.
Look at the Dark Order.
They've ceased their attack.
Wait a minute.
Is that the...
Is this the Exalted One?
It's Daniels.
It's Chris Daniels.
What the... Oh, Daniels! Laying in shots. The Dark Order.
He's SCU through and through.
Christopher Daniels coming to the aid of SCU.
Don't doubt Daniels now if you're Kazarian and Sky.
Flying apple in the corner.
John Silver, we believe that's him.
Boot to the midsection. Angel's wings. And Christopher Daniels.
Daniels cutting a promo on him.
He's sending a message to the Exalted One. Come at me, bro.
Colt Cabana shocking everybody here in Chicago. Helping out SCU. That was great stuff.
It's good to have friends when you need them, especially times when your friend is Colt Cabana.
No doubt, no doubt. Great job right there. So Chris Daniels shows his true colors, which is a good thing, right? That's awesome for his homeboys, for Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. And then Colt Cabana shocking everyone here at Revolution. How cool.
And Taz, I think right there, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian apologizing to Daniels for ever even doubting him.
Well, when he came out, when Daniels came out, I mean, when he was in that robe, we both kind of thought it was the Exalted One.
We thought it, and even when Daniels took off the robe, we thought it was, but
Because we didn't know.
wow. But Daniels making his presence felt and coming to the aid of SCU and Colt Cabana. What a way to kick things off here on the buy-in. But folks, join us at the top of the hour. AEW Revolution, our huge pay-per-view event. Get it on pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV. But right now, our colleague Lexi Nair is standing by backstage with none other than the Jurassic Express.
I'm Lexi Nair, and standing by Jurassic Express. We are in Chicago for Revolution. The crowd is really amped up, and I know you guys are too. What are you most excited for tonight?
Well, he's Marco. After 65 million years, and I gotta be honest with you, there's not much that really excites me. I am excited that there's finally some dinosaur representation on a pay-per-view. But besides that, I'm really excited to see Cody get his hands on MJF. Now, I know that MJF has a lot of let's call them tactics. We've run into a few of those tactics, like Wardlow. We've also run into the Butcher, the Bunny, and the Blade. But we're going to be keeping a close eye on this match to make sure that it's a fair fight.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoy Revolution.
Well, we have some incredible action coming up for you at the top of the hour. We saw the former World Tag Team Champions SCU competing here tonight, but we will see the current AEW World Tag Team Champions Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega defending their titles against the fellow members of the Elite, the Young Bucks. And AEW Revolution coming at you at the top of the hour. Get it on pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV. Order it right now. But speaking of the Young Bucks broke some news earlier this week. They have an autobiography coming out, and it will be available in stores this fall. Let's take a look.
What's the best dream you've ever had?
What if we told you a story about two brothers growing up that had the same dreams?
We didn't dream of the bright lights.
Or traveling the world.
We dreamed of having our own arena.
In our backyard.
And wrestling our friends.
It wasn't about the gate.
Or the ratings on TV.
We risked it all for the love.
For the love.
The love of professional wrestling.
The love of professional wrestling.
This is the story of Matt and Nick Jackson, seen through their eyes. Over the past 20 years, they have documented their tireless journey, their triumphs, and their tribulations. And now they are ready to share their adventures with the world in their new book.
One day, let's grow up and let's be professional wrestlers.
This is the story of two brothers that became two loving fathers that went on to become the best tag team in professional wrestling today. This is the story of the Young Bucks killing the business.
Young Bucks, we're killing the business.
Join us live for AEW's first pay-per-view event of the decade.
Moxley, Jericho World Championship.
This is what the world has been waiting for.
You think you have what it takes to beat the champion?
Moxley and Jericho have got to fight for the AEW Championship.
All Elite Wrestling presents Revolution live next, only on pay-per-view.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the rest of your commentary team for Revolution, Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross.
To sit across the table from these two broadcast legends, Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. Gentlemen, we have got a hell of a show for these folks here tonight.
We sure do. Hey, what a pop. Tony got a Road Warrior pop, for God's sakes.
I think it was Boomer Sooner that got that pop, baby.
Or was it the fact that AEW Revolution will be coming in at the top of the hour, available on pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV internationally? And we have some huge, huge matches here up tonight.
Well, the bottom line is all the tickets sold out the first day they went on sale. So the only way you can be a part of this is on pay-per-view, obviously. So it's not a big investment, it's a great investment, because we're delivering tonight.
We are delivering tonight. And of course, everybody is talking about the AEW World title between Chris Jericho and Jon Moxley, but it's much more than that. It's something that has gone very, very personal over the past couple of months here in AEW. Le Champion knows his biggest threat has always been Jon Moxley. Moxley gets his shot tonight, and he's gone through a lot against the Inner Circle, as you know.
Jericho's done everything he humanly possibly can to avoid meeting Jon Moxley for the AEW Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Jim, that includes gouging the eye of Jon Moxley, taking that steel spike, jabbing it into the eye, hoping to get Moxley disqualified on medical grounds from the matchup.
Well, I'll tell you, this situation has will come to a conclusion, obviously. And again, to be a part of it, simply check in with BR Live and Fight TV if you're international. There's a lot of ways to watch this event on pay-per-view. And if you don't watch it, I promise you, after you read about it tonight, later tonight, and tomorrow, you're going to regret it.
I'm really thrilled about this. Now, let me say this, because we've been doing Dynamite together since October 2nd. But it's the first time that I've been able to work a pay-per-view with you two guys, and the intensity here, first time ever in downtown Chicago for AEW, is you can just feel it. You know, it's an old cliche that Gorilla Monsoon used to say. The electricity, you can cut it with a knife, but you can really do it here.
And Chicago is such a great city. The audience is going to entertain you, perhaps as much as some of the athletes are. It's packed. Again, when you sell out the first day, and you get all that time to anticipate, it is an electrifying audience, to say the very least. Let me tell you something else. I did this interview earlier in the week with the Young Bucks and the Tag Champions, and it told a lot. I think it shared a lot of information from the talents themselves. This thing has got personal.
JR, we saw in that interview last Wednesday on Dynamite, Hangman Page is at odds with the other members of the Elite. He stormed out of that interview. And since then, no one's been able to contact him. The Bucks, he's not been returning their calls. He's only been talking to Kenny Omega. They have gone underground. They have been prepping for this matchup, this tag team title defense.
Well, that's so 3 championships are going to be decided tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and every championship in AEW is going to be decided. You get to see it all on pay-per-view. That's exactly what I'd be doing if I was back down in Norman, Oklahoma on my couch. I'd be watching AEW on pay-per-view. So we're going to carry the load for you here tonight. It's going to be a great broadcast. And the other thing is, I believe we're starting to show off, I understand, with Swagger versus Dustin. And Dustin Rhodes has got a huge score to settle, including a broken arm. He's 50 years old. His career could have been ended by that broken arm, quite frankly. It may sound mundane, but it's not for that age of an athlete, a veteran.
Well, Jake Hager, of course, has been, as we know, not wrestling in AEW. He's been part of the Inner Circle. Tonight will be his AEW ring debut, and you talked about 3 title matches. Hager going up against Dustin will be just one of the great matches here tonight that we have that are not title matches, but have so much on the line.
But Tony, we have another AEW World Championship title match as Nyla Rose, the Native Beast, will defend her AEW Women's World Championship against the Galaxy's greatest alien, Chris Statlander. And JR, Statlander has been impressive since Word 1 here in AEW.
I like that. What is she? Who's greatest athlete?
The Galaxy's greatest alien.
Galaxy, yeah. She's north of Little Rock, someplace we heard. We're not sure about that. But one thing about it, we're sure that Nyla Rose is as powerful a champion. This will be her first title defense, right?
This will, and this will be strength versus strength. I think perhaps the first time in her AEW career that Nyla will face somebody as strong, as powerful as she is.
Should be an outstanding matchup, one-on-one. Nyla, the Native American competitor from the Oneida tribe, if you're keeping score at home. And she'll take on Chris Statler, who we don't know where she's from. Somewhere around Uranus, we're not positive.
Area 51, maybe.
Okay, Area 51. And also, we can't let this go by without talking about the American Nightmare Cody going up against MJF. How many things did he have to be put through to get to this night? This night has finally arrived for the American Nightmare.
I have seen a lot of grudge matches, for the lack of a better term. Matches where retribution was the order of the day. This is damn sure personal as any match you'll ever see anywhere at any time. Cody versus MJF. Many say that MJF is the future of AEW. Well, that remains to be seen. Yeah. I'm sure Cody's got something to say about that.
Cody, he has Arn Anderson in his corner tonight, the coach of the Nightmare family. But you know what? MJF has the big man, Mr. Mayhem himself, Wardlow, watching his back.
Listen to this crowd already. They're excited. They're hot. They're ready to go. We're going to entertain you the very best we can with amazing in-ring professional wrestling action. Hard-hitting, athletically presented, and you can see it all by joining us on pay-per-view. For Tony and Excalibur, I'm JR. We'll see you right back here right now.